Hello and welcome everybody. Happy end of January 2024. Val Stoyana here, Tennis Made Simple. I thought I'd make a video showcasing a set that Mary played against a player from Stanford. Quite a few strategies that you can definitely use into your own game. So without further ado, let's get started. All good points start with a first serve. They leave you in the driver's seat. You want to also aim cross-court deep. And Mary does just that and goes ahead and extracts an error off the opponent. Actually a short ball, which is an approach shot, and then an easy put away. Here's why sharp angles are good. They get the opponent off the court, and this is exactly what happens to Mary on this point. Now here's a reason to get the good first serve in, so you can get that weak next shot, which is an approach shot. Mary takes it up the line and comes right in. So in order to play a more aggressive game, you have to stay tighter to the baseline. It's not for everybody, but most pros do it. And you can cover more, you can take time and space away from your opponent. Here's a classic Mary power play that she'll throw in from time to time. Regardless if she wins or loses, it's actually sending a message to the opponent that I'm going to put pressure, I'm going to come and close forward. Very important, playing the ball the way it needs to be played. If you're going to play scared and you're going to play to lose, then that's probably going to happen. Here we emphasize hitting the ball deep and how that's really key. Here we have the opponent giving Mary a short ball, allowing her to come in. Mary actually makes a good stab volley here. Here's another classic play, called it baseline run in the net. Set up by that deep backhand cross court allows Mary to come to the net. Another run on the net from the back, this time set up by a forehand down the line right here. She comes in, takes the volley, cross court, bam, opens it right up. Here you want to pay attention to the depth of the shots. Mary's going for very deep. It just creates opportunities when they go in. Right now she comes up a little bit deep on this fourth one. But anyway, great strategy to implement in your own game. Here we have an issue with the opponent's style. She hits very linear and often doesn't get underneath to make the ball clear the net. Here's a thing that Mary's been working on. When you get pulled out wide on the forehand, you got to come back strong with a cross-court forehand. Here you want to move forward on your returns. It gets your body momentum going that way and leaves you in a better position. You capture time and space. Here's a power move. It's pre-planned ahead of time in her own mind. It's called return and charge, sending a message. Here the opponent does a run on the net from the back. Mary tries to counter this, but her lob, which is usually pretty good, lands short here. And this is why you need to have finesse in your game. It's not all about power all the time. Here we have a rally, wait for the cross-court soft forehand slice. Wait for it. Here it is. Again, here's why it's important to develop a good, heavy, consistent, dependable second serve. Because then you'll avoid situations like this where you tee it up to the opponent and Mary hits a winner down the line return. Again, the angles are key for both players. Player that can do better angles usually gets the other one off the court. Again, we have the opponent having a very linear style, not getting underneath, not having enough arc. Here's an example of playing the right strategy, especially when you're up 5-0 and it's worked before. Just taking a good swipe at that second serve. Regardless if you win or lose. So Mary found out that her opponent doesn't really handle balls well from the midcourt, so she keeps sprinkling that in there. I have to say that this next point showcases most of the strategies that Mary has been using throughout the whole set to beat this opponent, such as rallying deep, being patient, sometimes going for that low slice ball down the middle in the midcourt, moving the opponent around, keeping it going, waiting for the right time to strike. Basically, it starts here with a down the line forehand and then a cross-court forehand. And then she sneaks her way in with a run on the net, then goes to the opening and wins the first set. We appreciate your continued support every time you take a private lesson or a class, or just become a supporting sponsor. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and we will see you guys in the next video.